We'll focus on project quality management. Now let's begin with the objectives of the lesson. Objectives. Define quality and quality management. Differentiate between quality planning, quality assurance, and quality control. Explain cost of quality and its categories. Describe the project quality management processes. Explain the quality tools, and explain Six Sigma. Quality and quality management. The project manager is responsible for quality in a project. However, it's also the responsibility of each and everyone in the project to ensure that whatever they do, it meets project quality expectations. Quality is defined as the degree to which a set of inherent characteristics fulfills requirements. A project is said to meet quality expectations when all the project requirements agreed to in the beginning of the project are met and the resulting product is usable. Usable means that the intended users can use the product without any problems. In the next screen, let's look at some quality-related terms. Quality comes at a cost. The more effort put into quality will give better results. However, you cannot keep on investing on increasing quality, as there's no limit to how much a product can be improved. Investment in quality is determined by knowing the optimal level of quality. Optimal level of quality, as shown in the diagram, is said to be achieved at the point where the incremental revenue from improvement equals the incremental cost to secure it. So suppose you're the manufacturer of toys, but the toys are below quality and the sales are low. To improve the quality, you invest in identifying the demands of children, sharing a few samples, and recording the feedback. Once all this has been captured and implemented in the products, you look to buy them. As the investment is increased to manufacture good quality toys, the cost will therefore increase, and it might be prohibitive for parents to buy the toys. The optimal level of quality is reached at a point where you get the maximum number of buyers for the toys manufactured. Now that we're clear on the concept of quality, in the next screen, let's discuss quality management. Quality management involves performing activities like creating standard policies and procedures and ensuring that those standard procedures are being followed properly in the project. It aims to ensure that the project meets all the initial agreed requirements without any deviation and that the specified approach to quality is implemented on the project. 3 broad activities are done as part of quality management. These are quality planning, quality assurance, and quality control. Quality planning is the first step when quality-related activities of the project are planned. Quality assurance / managed quality is the next stage of implementing those quality plans. And quality control is the last stage when periodic checks are done to see if the project quality is improving. In the next screen, let's look at the differences between the 3 aspects of quality management. Quality planning versus quality assurance versus quality control. It's important to understand the different kind of activities that come under quality planning, quality assurance, and managed quality and quality control. Once the quality planning is done, the quality management plan is ready. This quality management plan has standards, templates, policies, and procedures to be followed in the project. It contains information on the level of quality being aimed for and the plan to achieve that level. It's the aim of the quality assurance managed quality activities to ensure that the activities planned under quality planning get executed from the project. It's the task of quality assurance to determine if the project is complying with the organizational as well as project policies and procedures. This is ensured by conducting regular process audits to identify deviation from what is planned in the quality management plan. These audits are generally done by the quality department of the organization. Quality assurance focuses on the process, not on the specific products. The role of quality control is to measure specific project data or results against standards to inspect and verify the project's product, defect repair, and measure whether quality indicators are improving. Quality control is about the product and its data. For example, it was planned as part of quality management that the project would get completed plus or minus 10% within the cost budget. 3 months ago, when the measurement was completed, the project was over budget by 20%. When the measurement was done a day before, it was only 15% over budget. Therefore, the project has showed an improvement of 5% in the last 3 months, and it's quite likely that over the next 3 months, the project may get within the planned limit of 10%. Instead of showing improvement, if the data shows a cost increase, then corrective and preventative actions are required to get the project within the 10% limit. This is quality control. In the next screen, let's discuss a few quality management concepts. The cost of quality is the cost that needs to be incurred to make a quality product. The sum of all the costs incurred ensuring that the project conforms to the requirements is called the cost of quality. The cost of quality can be broken down into two major categories. First is the cost of conformance, or the money spent during the project to avoid failures. This can be further subdivided into prevention costs, which is the cost to prevent errors like training the team, creating documents, equipment, taking the time to do things right. And the other subdivision is appraisal costs, or the cost for assessing quality, like testing, destructive testing loss, and inspections. The second category is the cost of non-conformance. It's the money spent during and after the project because of failures. This is subdivided into internal and external failure costs. Internal failure costs are the costs of failures that occur before the product is released to customers, for example, rework and scrap. The second subdivision is external failure costs. This is the costs incurred on failures that occur after the product has been released by the team, for example, liabilities, warranty work, and lost business. Concept-based questions on the cost of quality can be expected in the PMP exam. So make note of these different categories of the cost of quality. Key concepts. Some of the key concepts are prevention over inspection. Prevention is keeping errors out of the process, and inspection is keeping errors out of the hands of the customer. Attribute sampling versus variable sampling. In attribute sampling, the result either conforms or does not conform. In variable sampling, the result is rated on a continuous scale that measures the degree of conformity. Tolerances and control limits. Tolerance is the specified range of acceptable results, and control limits identify the boundaries of common variation in a statistically stable process. The 5 levels of effective quality management. Let the customer find the defects, which can lead to warranty issues, recalls, loss of reputation, and rework costs. Detect and correct defects during the quality control process. Use quality assurance to ensure the correct process is followed. Incorporate quality into planning and designing of the project and product. And create a culture that helps the organization to be committed to quality in processes and products. Trends and emerging practices. Some of the trends in project quality management are customer satisfaction, a combination of conformance to requirements and fitness for use, which ensures that the customer requirements are met. Continual improvement, PDCA, which stands for Plan, Do, Check, Act. TQM, which stands for Total Quality Management. Six Sigma, Lean Six Sigma, and Kaizen improve both the quality of project management and the quality of the end product, service, or result. Management responsibility. Management should provide suitable resources at adequate capacities. Mutually beneficial partnerships with suppliers. Organizations should prefer long-term relationships over short-term gains. Now, we saw the term Kaizen. That's a Japanese term that was popularized in the total quality management movement. It stands for a philosophy that looks for small and continuous improvements in a process. Tailoring considerations. Some of the considerations for tailoring are policy compliance and auditing. What quality policies, procedures, tools, techniques, and templates does the organization follow? Standards and regulatory compliance. What industry quality standards and specific governmental, legal, or regulatory constraints need to be taken into consideration? Continuous improvement. Is quality improvement managed at the organizational level or at the level of each project? And stakeholder engagement. Is there a collaborative environment for stakeholders and suppliers? Considerations for agile and adaptive environments. Agile methods involve frequent quality and review steps that are built in throughout the project rather than towards the end of the project. Recurring retrospectives help find root causes of issues and suggest approaches for further improvements. Agile methods focus on small batches of work to uncover inconsistencies and quality issues early in the project lifecycle.